Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to go over gold and silver technical analysis. We're going to knock some of this stuff out. The dollar is looking strong. We're going to go over the 10-year yield. That's continuing to rise. I think eventually that's going to put pressure on stocks and bonds and a rotation of money into commodities and precious metals. So I'm going to go obviously over all of the different precious metals, ETFs, and some individual companies. Again, these are not my recommendations. I'm using it as a gauge to look at the entire sector. I'm just taking random companies out of royalty companies and whatnot to look at them. Doesn't mean that I'm going to be recommending buying them right now, right here. Some are looking pretty good, though. So let's dive in. I'll let you know what my opinion is on the sector. And I'm looking at the dollar and gold. Dollar slightly down, gold slightly up. Now looking kind of at a big picture view of the dollar, dollar's got some pretty good strength behind it. It has been going up. Today it was a little bit down, but the momentum's to the upside. I suspect that's going to continue to the upside for the dollar index. I do not think it's going to disrupt the gold movement. I think that this is just fiat currency priced against other toilet paper currencies. And this one is a little less bad than the others. That's what I think. The 10-year U.S. Treasury yield going on up today, 1.4%. We use this as a launching pad to kind of jump off of. And I suspect that the 10-year yield is going to continue higher with the inflation rates where they're at. People are going to sell their bonds, and it's going to put pressure on interest rates to continue to go up. We've got gold. Gold closed at 1868. Very strong week this week. Didn't even have a down day, just up the entire time. So I think that we're probably going to continue higher over the weeks and months to come. This is a bottoming process that has put in a bottom. So gold looks fantastic. Silver closed at 25.35 on the week, looking very strong. I suspect that we're going to see much higher prices in the future. Platinum's also looking very good, just a small little down day today. Nothing to worry about. Looks good. And then we've got copper. Copper, I think, is putting in a short-term little bottom here with this bullish engulfing, and we're going to head up higher from here. A trend higher, I should say. It won't be every single day. We should see bigger buying pressure, these big buying pressure candlesticks in relation to the small selling candlesticks. So it's bigger buying pressure than the down days. So bigger buying pressure, small down days. Big up days, small down days, that type of movement. Here's GDX, an ETF for precious metals. Again, we're looking pretty good. We're coming up to resistance in this area here at $35. So we're knocking on the door of the next resistance level already. We just got to break through. Same thing with GDXJ, knocking on the resistance level of around 48. And then the same with SILJ at 14.50. We've got some buyers and sellers all coming through here at $14. We're kind of getting through these sticky areas here. EXK, still looking good. I don't see any sellers womping it. Looks like we're continuing to move on up. And First Majestic, we've got a kind of a bearish engulfing, but really the sellers aren't following through here. I think we're going to see higher prices very soon. Aftermath Silver looks like it's trying to peek its head through this resistance area. Bounced it off it here, bounced off there, bounced off there. We're trying to break through it. I think once it breaks through it, we're going to see a good move higher. Metallic minerals going a little bit crazy here. We went from 27.50 all the way up to 41 cents pretty dang quick. We got Discovery Silver still looking really good. Small down day today, but nothing much to worry about. Franco-Nevada looking strong with an up day for a royalty company, larger royalty company. And then we've got Wheaton Precious Metals looking real strong, 2.61% up. Looking very strong today. Sandstorm Gold, another royalty company, downtrend line broken. We're moving on up. looks good. EMX royalties trying to get through its stickiness all through here of the buyers and sellers. Still has to work its way through it. Here's Teuton Resources. This is still really, it's down there. This is a smaller royalty company. I think it does really well when the price of gold gets way high because they have properties that they have royalties on. They also have stakes and claims in some of these exploration properties. They own like 20% of Teuton's or of Tudor Gold's property. But this one, I think, really gets moving when the prices get higher. At least that's what I hope. Here's GOLD, Barrick Gold, looking good. It's still, wrecking higher, so to speak. And here's Barrick Gold Corp. Oh, weekly chart. Yeah, I was like, what the heck did I just do there? This is the daily chart, and the weekly chart looks good. Coming on down, looks like we're trying to break through this downtrend coming through right here. So that looks good. And then switching gears to copper, COPX, 1.75% up day to day, and it's finishing strong. We're going to have to get through this resistance area that is right above it. So we're getting to that resistance area here shortly. Nova Royalty, it's still sticky through here. We're not getting through this 260-ish area. It's got a lot of resistance. We have a lot of support at the 220 area, so anywhere in here, it's kind of getting stuck. Southern Copper's looking good. Finished strong today, coming through this resistance area with a bunch of buyers and sellers through here, so we got to get through that stickiness. Copper Bank's looking good to move on higher. Very strong. And NGX Materials, these are both two small copper companies. I don't know if I'd buy this one up here. I mean, we're pretty far away from that 200-day moving average, but a big breakout. So that's what I've got for today. That's gold and copper, silver, platinum. They all look really good. This would be the area that I would be looking at. I would personally be buying Aftermath Silver. I bought Metallic Minerals a little, some days back before the big move. And I would be looking at the silver miners like EXK, AG, and then just kind of hold on and let this tide carry us higher. Just float downstream with it. Copper's looking good. I would look at some of maybe the major copper companies. Glencore looks good too. GLNCY. That one looks really good to take a look at. But overall, I mean, this whole sector looks really good in all of these metals. I would be looking at the sector to pick up some shares. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is Finding Value.